The blog has been a very popular form of self-expression on the web for quite some time, but it may be time to consider the possibility that it's becoming obsolete. We are increasingly living in a post-literate age where people would rather watch than read. More and more people go to YouTube as their first stop when they're looking for information, and that means that if you want to have an audience, you also need to be on YouTube. The fact is that video is the most powerful form of communication next to the in-person visit. The reason for this is the amount of information that is conveyed. Researchers tell us that in face-to-face conversation, only 10% of the information comes from the actual words. This means that if you shift to video for more and more of your communications, you are going to increase the information density of those communications by a factor of 10. The reason for this is that video engages the eyes, the ears, and the emotions of the viewer. You may have heard people say that so-and-so wears their heart on their sleeve. The fact is that all of us wear our hearts on our faces all the time, whether we want to or not. Our emotional state, our state of being, is reflected in all the microscopic movements of our face, even when we're trying to hide our emotions. If you want to check this out, you might want to do an exercise that I started doing a few years ago. As I go about my daily business, I glance at people's faces and try to take a measure of what their emotional state is. And if you do this, you will be as surprised or interested as I am when you see the huge range of affects that you see there. Now I realize that this is a whole new skill set for a lot of people, and I suggest that if you're going to do this, start with what you have. And what you have in a lot of cases is a cell phone that will take fairly good video, which you can then transfer to your computer. Also, you may have a webcam on your laptop, and this can be used to directly input things into YouTube. As time goes on, you may want to improve what you're doing, and the place to start is with your sound. Bad sound is more likely to make a bad impression on your viewers than bad picture is. The basic place where you start, particularly if you are using a laptop, is to get a microphone that you can plug into the laptop and place close to your mouth so you have better quality sound. One last tip. For many years I've had websites, and I have included my website address on the signature for my emails. Recently I've deleted that address, and in its place I've been putting a link to my YouTube channel because I truly believe in a video-centric web.